Hi guys, Gemma from Smudge Face Painting in Australia, and today I thought I would show you a little bit on how I do the perfect dots. First of all, the way I think is more sort of flattering on the face and adds a little bit of texture instead of doing all the same size dots, unless that's what you're going for in a specific design. But for butterflies or monsters, or even on a Spider-Man, I usually add my dots. I try to go for a couple of big size dots, and then you put little dots here and there around where your original dot is. So today I'm just going to show you, I have a number 5 Lowe Cornell and a number 3, so two different size brushes, one's kind of fat and one's smaller. They've both got pointy ends, so when you haven't got a lot of paint on the end of your brush, you get kind of a teardroppy type of shape on your face, and it doesn't add that nice round circular dot. So I've just got some tag black here, and I'm just going to spray some water in it. I don't know if you can see, but it's a lot of kind of water in there. So I'm going to take my number 5 first, and I'm just going to mix the paint around until I get like a soupy type of consistency. I don't want runny, because then when you dot on the face it's going to drip. So, but I want it soupy enough that I can get a nice big ball of paint on the end of the tip of my brush. And that way you can do your perfect size dots from big or small. And that way, just pushing lightly with your brush, you can get small dots, and pushing a little bit harder, you'll get a fatter dot. So I don't know if you can see, but at the moment I've got, you can see the amount of brush on the end of my amount of paint on the end of my brush. So I'm going to twist my brush off, and then where my glob of paint is, I'm just going to dip the end of the brush in it. And I can see, I don't know if you guys can, but I have a daub of paint on the end. So you've got perfect size dot, and for little dots, you just push different sizes. Another big one, and there you have some nice dots. So that was with the number 5. So I'm going to do the same again, just put a little bit of water on my brush, and I'm going to use the number 3. I don't have to mix this one around so much because I've already got that gloopy consistency. So again, I've twisted the paint off my brush, and then I'm going to stick my brush in the ball of paint so I have a nice daub. And we'll do this one next to it. Now, as you can see there, I haven't pressed down hard enough and I'm getting a line. I am running out of paint on my brush. So then you're going to get all these different size weird shaped dots, and they don't really look as nice as these ones up here. So make sure you go back to your paint, dip your blob in, and bang, we have better sized dots instead of these funny shapes. So I hope that helps you guys. So again, put a little bit of paint, water in your paint, swirl it around so you get a nice soupy, thick, kind of creamy, like you would thickened cream and thin cream. We don't want thin cream, we want like a thickened cream consistency. So grab that, get your brush, dip it in your little soup that you've made in your container somewhere, and you'll have a nice little blob of paint on the end of your brush. And when you find your strokes are starting to look like this, you need a little bit more paint on your brush to get this. Hope that helps, guys. See you later. Bye.